China will no longer allow children from the country to be adopted by non-Chinese nationals overseas. Beijing says the change in policy is in line with international trends concerning adoption.
今后除外国人来华收养3代以内旁系同辈血亲的子女和继子女外，不再向国外送养儿童。这符合相关国际公约的精神。
For 3 decades, foreign families have adopted Chinese children after the country permitted the practice in 1992. Between 1979 and 2015, China's one-child policy restricted family sizes, and many parents chose to give up children for adoption. Over 80,000 children, mostly girls, were adopted by families in the U.S., the most of any country. And this change in policy has left hundreds of families at various stages of adoption in limbo, as it's a process that typically takes several years. Families like the Welches from Louisville, Kentucky, who successfully adopted one child from China and began the process to adopt another in 2019.
It was actually 5 years ago this month that we were matched with a little girl that we call Penelope. She was 5 years old at the time, and she has a sensitive medical need, which makes it almost impossible for her to be adopted where she is.
China suspended foreign adoptions during the COVID-19 pandemic, but later resumed them. The Welches say they had completed all the paperwork and started preparing for their adoptive daughter's arrival.
We prepared, we bought new clothes for her. Her bed has been ready since January of 2019. We worked on language. We practiced making Chinese food that she would like. We did all of the things and we were ready, but the call never came.
Adoption agencies in the U.S. say the policy change is clear, and it means ongoing adoption cases are going to be terminated.
I'm not going to stop advocating, and I hope others won't either. But the communication that we got was clear. The ministry spokeswoman in China made it very clear that they are ending adoptions, and the notice that was given to the Department of State said that included pending adoptions.
The Welches say they plan to appeal the decision and advocate for other children and families with pending adoptions. The move to end foreign adoptions comes as China's birth rate continues to decline. Last year, the number of Chinese newborns dropped to around 9 million, while the overall population shrunk for the second year in a row. Beijing knows that its former birth control measures have led to fewer young people having to support a massive aging population. For this reason, China's previously unwanted children are now seen as future assets it would rather keep hold of. Chen and Wesley for TaiwanPlus.